hear me? Can anyone hear me? This is very haphazard, I'm sorry. That is so loud. Okay, hold on. Well, hi to anyone who's here. I'm sorry if my audio quality sucks. Let me turn it up a little bit. I have no idea what I'm doing. I am like an old lady trying to navigate all this. Okay, screen capture. I am getting tech support from one of my regular loyals here. Alright. How do I choose? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, I think I have it. Alright. I don't have two screens or anything, so I don't know if anyone can see this. I don't have my tablet attached. Hi, Rudy. See, I keep hearing this very loud chime and I have no idea what it is. Can you see it? I can't see it. Oh, okay. Again, I don't have two screens. I'm just working off my laptop. So, can I minimize this? This was actually a complete accident. Aiden Dennis, hi. Hi, Goofy Goober Boy. This was an accident. I was just troubleshooting with my friend on Discord, and I realized I had to actually go live to test some of these things. I have limited time. I'm just sitting here waiting for the rest of my family to show up. So, shout out to Rin, who's helped me through this. Thank you, Rin. I don't know if you're watching. Give you a shout out. I'm telling Rin I'm giving him a shout out. Alright, okay. I'm trying to navigate. Alright, anyway, what I wanted to show you, what I'm going to do when I actually do go live, I have a few things that I started. So this one right here is the artwork, the rough line work for the next character I'm going to post. I finished her audio, finished editing her audio earlier today, and she is an ethereal being. I really loved recording her audio. I hope that you all enjoy it when I do post it. Let's see, who do we have in here? I'm gonna look at the chat. I don't know yet how to display everything at the same time, so I'm switching between windows. I'm so sorry. Looking for game to capture, it says. Did it just go away? I don't know. I'm sorry. Anyway, so this she is an ethereal being, and I don't want to give away too much of the audio or too much of the storyline, but she is kind of like a guide. And that's all I'm going to say about that one. If I click between this and my YouTube, does the screen go dark? Is everyone seeing this? Is everyone seeing the artwork, or does it just say looking for game to capture? The screen remains on the art. Okay, thank you, some dude. Rudy, I use Clip Studio Paint. I learned Photoshop, but it's been a very long time ago, so I've been using Clip Studios for about almost a decade now. Okay, everyone sees the art. Okay, awesome. Thank you. All right, then I'm just gonna go back to it because I can't see what you were seeing because I only have one screen and I don't know how to I don't know how to navigate things. Okay, so again, this is the ethereal being. She does not have a name, and I don't think it would be a good idea to give her a name. This is one of two incarnations of the same character. When I do a layout for the other one, I'll let you know. And then this one that I'm showing, I got her started. She is a princess character, and I recorded her audio so long ago I forgot that I had done it. I think I binge recorded like 4 or 5 audios last time I had a chance to before I took my long break, and she was one of the audios that I recorded. And she's very prim and proper, and let's see if I can zoom on her. She has this expression like, "What are you looking at me?" That's not how her dialogue goes. But anyway, so these were the two roughs that I laid out in preparation for actually doing an art stream. I have no idea if anyone's going to be interested in watching it. Alright, I'm gonna switch back to the chat, see what's going on. Oh, thank you, Rudy. I try to make great art. I don't always succeed. Is that loud bring sound when someone new joins the chat? What is that? I feel very stupid. Someone help me. Dr. Green, thank you. I'm glad you love it. Goofy Goober, like a guide being? Yes, exactly like a guide. Let's see. Everyone sees the art. Everyone sees the art. Goofy Goober, you want to share some art? Well, you could join the Discord. I do that through Patreon. I don't know. I really need to get like a Reddit or subreddit or whatever. Like I need another social media to connect. I just have a lot going on. So, all right. Let's see if there's anything else I really have to share besides the princess and the ethereal being. Again, I'm going to work on one or both of these when I actually set up a real stream. Like I said, this was a complete accident, but I'm glad you're here listening to me gab. Let me see. What did I do recently? I guess I could show you, since she got nuked into oblivion, I could show you the artwork for my vampire boss or vampiress boss. So there she is, if you want to just let her gaze at you for a while. So I don't know, can everyone see it okay? Because when I look at the live stream screen in YouTube Studios, it doesn't show me what is actually streaming. Streamlabs does, but okay. So yeah, this was a disappointment. I'm sorry for anyone who had to read my my very rambly kind of rant post. I usually don't like to do that, but I'm kind of over it now. I'm kind of over it, and I'm just gonna be more careful in the future with you know, something instinctively in me said I should have cut down on the sounds and made it like half the time, but I also wanted to give the YouTube listeners enough to latch onto. So AA, hey, love your ASMR work. Art is always a treat too. Oh, thank you so much. I do my best. Rudy, there are so many characters I like, I can't even decide which one I like. Octopus girl, Vesicle, Dry girl, vampire that got nuked for some reason. The reason it got nuked was just there were too many mouth sounds and there was too much moaning too close together for too long, and I can see how it would perceive that. I've had this issue on my other channel before. I even got a full-on strike on my other channel, but my appeal went through for that like within 24 hours, so I wasn't too worried. But then when this appeal was rejected, I was kind of frustrated because I don't know. I can understand it though. I'm not gonna sit here and whine about it. It's fine. But yeah, the octopus girl, repent. She is pretty much the backbone of my channel. I am working on more repent and more Ravane, and at least 2 new characters I want to introduce. I do take suggestions and I do read the comments. Let's see, so I have some ideas in mind that I have tucked away. I just have to sit down and actually write the script because I have sat down and just improvised a few of her scripts before, her audios, but when it's a different character or when it's multiple characters, I absolutely have to have a written script with a beginning, middle, and end. So, Goofy Goober question, TeaDrop, why did your vampire character get removed? Yeah, that's what I was just talking about, Goofy Goober, was the feeding segment of the vampirist boss, where she's actually feeding on you, like actually, sucking on your neck and really enjoying herself. I guess the bots picked it up and they thought it sounded very inappropriate. They thought it was an erotic audio or something, which I can understand because it does sound similar out of context and it is kind of spicy, but there's nothing full on. There was nothing full on NSFW. I don't do any full on NSFW anything. I'm just not at that point yet where where I feel comfortable doing it. Like anything right up to the edge of that, I'm perfectly fine sounding flirty or teasing or whatever. But I guess they thought it just sounded inappropriate, and when I appealed their decision to remove it, they rejected my appeal. So like within 5 hours of me putting in an appeal saying this is not sexual, it's not supposed to be gratifying, it's just mouth sounds. Within 5 hours, they just said your appeal was rejected and the video is going to remain removed, and you're going to have a community guidelines warning. So I was wrong. Initially, I thought it was a strike, but it's not. It's just a warning, which is not nearly as severe as a strike. So I'm not as worried as I was, but it still just sucks because I don't want to put things behind a paywall, but it's just as part of why I do this job is so I can make some money off of it for my time. So anyway, Yap King, hello, my personal Nyquil. Yap King. I never thought someone would call me that. Okay. Let's see. Rudy Flores. The hairstyle reminds me of the 80s and 90s. Yeah, I wanted. I. I really. I didn't want her to give off Karen energy, but I also wanted something sharper and more aggressive. Let's see what else I was up to. Store logo, speed paint. Oh, that I cannot show you any of the rest of this that I've been working on. All of it is not stream safe, and it's for my other channel, so I don't think y'all would like that. But I will throw this up here just to give a shout out. Why not? Anyway, yes, Goofy Goober. I'm wait a minute, is that showing up? Is it showing up? Yes, it is. Okay. I'm getting used to the delays. So, uh, yeah. I don't see the Karen energy, but how would a Karen ASMR roleplay work? Well, Karen energy, just whenever there's a character with short hair, that's kind of where my mind goes is, oh gosh, I hope people don't think this is a Karen haircut or a Karen character. Um, Grey Rim, yes, I am gonna do this Friday. The only reason I'm here now is it was kind of an accident. It was kind of an accident. I was just testing it. I've never streamed before, and I'm just running my mouth. Um, so I just left it up. Gosh, I'm watching the playback of my stream. It looks like I can't tell how delayed it is, but anyway, so a Karen ASMR roleplay. I think to do that, I don't know. You have to walk a fine line between enjoyable and too mean. Like I enjoy kind of the mean character role plays sometimes, but it's a bit out of my wheelhouse. I like to be nice. So, um Karen ASMR roleplay. I don't know. There's so many of them out there. There's so many Karen ASMR videos. And I don't know if I could be funny enough, honestly. I think you have to be really funny to pull that off in a way that's relaxing to listen to. And I just don't know if I have it in me to write a scenario like that that would be enjoyable to listen to. So I don't know. Goofy Goober, if I would choose one of your recent videos, I would mark as my favorite. I would have to say the Shy Drider. Um, yeah, Ravane. Ravane's adorable. I hate spiders. Absolutely hate them. I can't stand them. If I lose a spider in the entire house, I will be paranoid the rest of the night, like most of us, I'm sure. But um, so that was a challenge for me to like the whole challenge was, can I make a spider cute? Because I have seen the Drider audios before, but I could just never quite get into them, except for Salem audio or Salem ASMR. He had the Drider character, Drider Prince, Shy Drider Prince. Oh gosh, I can't remember his name. I can't remember his name now. Whatever. That was probably the closest to like a cute one. Um, Rudy says, "Did you ever think of doing animation?" I did animate my intro, both of my intros. Well, it's the same video really, but I did animate the short little intro I have with the teapot pouring into the cup and the Z's coming up. I did animate that, and after doing that, I realized I don't have the time, energy, or patience for this. Okay, so I'm just going to preface anyone who's listening. I'm probably going to have to pop off here pretty soon. My family might be coming back any second now. I had a rare moment to myself. For anyone who doesn't know, I have a husband and a child, so I am. I had the house to myself for about an hour and a half, and I don't know when they're going to be home, so I don't want to use up too much more of my alone time when I'm not actually giving you much to latch on to. So, if anyone has any last minute questions before I end the test stream. Let's see. Jacob says, if you don't mind me asking, whereabouts are you from? I'm British. I'm trying to learn American regional accents. Your accents change between characters, but I guess the Midwest. Yes, Jacob, you are correct. I am not very centrally Midwest, but I am definitely in the Midwest, and I have what you would call a Midwest accent, I suppose. And I have done like American Southern once, but that video didn't do that great. And I've attempted I've attempted Irish, because that's the only Irish and like kind of generic British, I suppose, would be the only accents I feel comfortable doing. I'm very Irish is pretty easy because you just have to go up at the end of your sentences. It's a little easier for me. I did go to Northern Ireland once, and I spent about 3 weeks there. And I find Irish a little easier because it's like your R's, it's all in the R's. You got to tuck your R's under your tongue, and you have to go up at the end of your inflection. Scottish is a lot harder because you have to roll your R's. But anyway, so I do try to fluctuate accents that I can do somewhat reasonably, even if I feel very ridiculous when I'm recording. And half the time I feel like I'm going to insult anyone that I'm trying to emulate. I would love to do a character with a Russian accent because I love doing a Russian accent, but I'm scared. Let's see. Nas Artworks. Nas. I want to say thank you for all the ASMR role plays you've done. Your voice is soothing, has helped me fall asleep many times. Much love. Oh, thank you so much. I'm really happy that I'm really happy that helped you sleep. ASMR has helped me sleep too. Let's see, Rudy says, I love accent role playing. Texan, by the way, but your accent was never Southern. I had to learn it. Or my accent was never Southern. I had to learn it. Hey, fair. I have several voice actors either near Texas or other southern states, and they can do really, really well with those kinds of accents. And I feel like I just do the stereotype version of whatever accent I'm trying to do because I am so American, just so embarrassingly so. Anyway, I'm gonna hang around for another minute or two and see if anyone has any other questions. And I'm gonna hop off. And yeah, I might. I don't know. I don't know if I should actually come in and do the full art stream on Friday, or if I could maybe get away with doing it earlier, maybe tomorrow night. Any stream that I do is going to have to be after like 9:15 Eastern Standard Time at night, because I have to put my toddler to bed, and after my toddler's in bed, that's when I have free time. Or the very middle of the day, which no one wants to tune into a stream in the middle of the day during the weekday. So let's see. Jacob says I can do a Virginian accent, but I can't do south of that. Foghorn Leghorn had anxiety. Oh my god. Oh no. They're so funny. Oh my gosh. I want to know what that sounds like. What it sounds like when Foghorn Leghorn is anxious. I'll say. It's like, I kill my anxiety. I don't know. Anyways, Rudy. I've done Australian, Irish, Scottish, Italian, American, Russian, Cuban. What can't you do? Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, well, I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like the test stream. Thank you. I'm just running my mouth. I feel very unprepared. I'm just falling back on my gabbing to get me through. So, let's see. Hi, Cozy Cave. Very nervous to tell you this, but you really inspired me to voice out my OC characters, and I love your soothing voice, especially when it comes to encouragement, because I tend to be sad. Aw. Oh. Well, I'm glad I could help Cozy Cave. I'm glad I've never heard anyone say I've inspired them. I hate my voice, but my ASMR voice projected onto my avatar, my character, is the only reason I'm doing this, because once I could detach my voice from myself and put it onto my little animated character, um, then it was different. So I completely understand. Yeah, if you voice your own character that's apart from yourself, it's somehow easier. So you know what? Just there's nothing wrong with trying. There's nothing wrong with trying, and if it helps out, if it gives you more confidence, then all the more power to you. Yeah. Okay, let me see. I'm going to take a quick look over my. Take a quick look over my other files, see if there's anything else I could give you guys a peek at, but I don't think there is. All of my other files are on my portable hard drive, which I do not have. Anything else I could show you would be from my other channel, and I don't know if anyone would care about that. I don't know if anyone here views both of my channels or just this one. Yeah, everything that I've done, everything else I would show you is on my other hard drive, and I don't have it up right now. Yeah, no, I got nothing. Sorry, y'all. Navy Assassin. Hi. I did a fandom of the air 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 airbiter trial. Impersonating Keith David is tough if you're 20. Keith David, huh? That is a tough one. Oh my gosh. I don't know what arbiter. I don't know. I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. I am not on TikTok. I am officially like 120 years old when it comes to internet culture or video game culture, anything. I'm literally no, I don't know how to do anything. My technology, my technological knowledge ended in like the 2010s. Anyway, all right. I think I've gabbed long enough, so I am actually going to say adieu to everyone, and I am going to get going. I gotta put my toddler down here in about, I don't know, any minute now. They're gonna be home, and I'm gonna have to put my toddler down. So You can drop your farewells or any last minute questions, and then I'm gonna get going for real, for real. Thank you for tuning in to this test. Keith David voice is a chef's kiss as well as James Earl Jones. Yeah. Thank you, Jacob Foghorn Leghorn. Hi, Aster. I'm actually just about to end. This was a test stream, but hi and bye. All right. All right. Thank you, everyone, for being here. This is completely off the cuff, but I appreciate it. All right. Bye bye. Have a good night.